Welcome to Plan Briefing for Sunday, December 11th. I'm Alex Luganbeal here at the National Weather Service in Missoula. Here's a look at the key points we're highlighting next few weeks. Widespread snow tonight into Monday. This is associated with the low pressure system that's going to move into central Idaho. And it's really going to focus the heaviest snowfall across Idaho County, including the Whitebird Hill area, areas around Grangeville southward to Whitebird Hill. This is where we have a winter storm warning in effect. Then we see a cold weather pattern setting up through next week. We have very high confidence for temperatures of at least 10 degrees below normal. And we're going to be seeing a few light snowfall events setting up across western Montana and northerly flow. Not expecting a whole lot of snowfall accumulation, just enough to be a nuisance really. Then we're tracking the potential for hazardous cold in Montana. And this is going to start taking shape December 17th, extending all the way through Christmas Eve. Here's a look at satellite imagery. We have an area of low pressure that's moving eastward into Northern California, and this area of low pressure is going to track into central Idaho overnight into Monday morning. And you can see all this Pacific moisture stream ahead of this low. That's going to shift into our area overnight into Monday morning and bring that widespread snowfall, really focusing in on the Idaho County area. Here's a look at what we could be seeing for snowfall accumulations. One area that we're not as confident with totals is across west central Montana. The models are showing a wide range of potential outcomes. Right now we generally have 1 to 3 inches in the forecast, but a few localized bands of heavier snow could develop, and we could see anywhere from 5 to 6 inches in a few spots by that Monday morning commute. One thing to take note is we are seeing a cold front move in overnight, dropping into the Flathead Valley after midnight, moving southward along the I-90 corridor by that Monday morning time frame. Temperatures are going to drop into the 20s, and any untreated surfaces will freeze overnight. Here's a look at the probability for 4 or more inches of snowfall. The Idaho County area from Grangeville really stands out as you move southward over the Whitebird Hill area. And then as you get into the mountain locations south and east of Grangeville, heading into the Dixie area, Elk City, those are seeing higher probabilities as well for accumulating snow over 4 inches. A few quick points. Whitebird Hill shows that snowfall intensity really picking up later this evening into Monday morning. And a similar story for Evero Hill. You can also see that drop in temperatures into the 20s by Monday morning. And then we need to take a look at what the weather pattern is going to do heading into the later part of next week into that Christmas Eve time frame. We are seeing this strong ridge of high pressure set up off the western U.S. coast. And that's allowing all of this cold air locked in Siberia and the northern latitudes to move southward across interior of western Canada and move into the northern Rockies. The first surge of cold air that we're highlighting arrives by next weekend, December 17th and 18th. And the ensembles are also showing a secondary surge potentially showing up during the week leading up to Christmas. So we have very high confidence. High temperatures are going to be well below freezing during this time. And just how cold we get will depend on how much moisture is present. Do we have periods of light snow and clouds moving in, or is it a very dry air mass? And what stands out too is we do have a 50% probability, looking at all the ensembles, of hazardous cold setting up along the divide, especially in the West Glacier region. A summary graphic just to sum up this cold pattern setting up. It's going to be a prolonged cold. And we do have high probability, 70% probability for below zero across western Montana, 50% probability for hazardous cold along the divide, especially in the glacier region. Near record cold temperatures are also possible. There's a low probability of this occurring, but something that's potentially in the cards. And the duration of this event is going to have impacts to the energy sector. Now is really the time to start preparing for those that are sensitive and potentially given how dangerous this cold weather could be. Just to finish things up, here's a look at the weather matrix, really just highlighting the widespread snow that we have coming up tonight into Monday, focusing in the Idaho County area. We'll have some light snow lingering in southwest Montana along the divide into Tuesday morning. Otherwise, we're expecting a few light snow events Wednesday, potentially into Thursday across western Montana. Not much impact there, just some minimal amounts, more of a nuisance. And that's all we have for today. Our next briefing is set up for Thursday, December 15th. Thanks for tuning in and have a great day.